What's up, guys? It's me, the Massive Manor, aka Swolverham Lincoln, aka Clint Beastwood, and Flexington Steel. Some call me. And when I say some, I say me. Trying to get that shit. See what the neck pop. Nah, nothing. So anyways, this is what I want to talk to you about today. I went to my doctor's because I wanted to ask about low testosterone. I said, is it true that people could have low testosterone? The first thing she said to me was, fuck no. Not at your age. She's never been, she's like, not possible. I said, are you certain? Because I feel like sometimes I'm tired in the gym, trying to get the leg up, you know? And she said, no, not possible. She says she's trying to find cases of it, but she just can't. She's like, you see how you have a beard? People with low testosterone don't. This is coming from my doctor. This isn't from me. I can tell you this about my doctor. She is very against any supplements. She's very against anything besides food you put in your body. And to be honest with you, if you think about a lot of bodybuilders from the 40s, 30s, maybe even 50s, they're actually some pretty big dudes before steroids were even around. You know what I'm saying? And what did they do? They ate steak and eggs and eggs and steak and eggs. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is this. So I had an argument with her about, well, I mean, what about creatine? You know, backed by tons of studies, you know? She's like, huh. She's like, no. And I really didn't like the way she went about it because it's like, fuck, dude, you know how many hours of research I do? You know, I mean, just because I want to give people the best advice, like CLA, the linoleic acid, you know? What does it do? I think it helps bring fat cells to your mitochondria. What does your mitochondria do? I think it eats fat cells for energy. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I'm right around the ballpark. Well, the point is that some of these studies you get are absolute bullshit. This is what you want. You want to get a study from a reputable place that will allow other scientists to look at all the information, all the variables, all the factors, everything, which pretty much is variables. But you want it to be by a credible place because, in all honesty, I could do a study right now. Yeah, I took creatine for 8 weeks. I fucking put up 300 pounds. You know, I went true story. I went from benching 184 to 280 in like two and a half months, and I took creatine. But it could also be just because the fact is, you know, I've done push-ups before, and, you know, and as you guys know, I've really never been to a gym to work out seriously until July 1st, 2013. And this is where I've gotten so far. So I'm doing good on the challenge and all, but anyways, so if you hear something like, yeah, man, this fat burner's backed by studies, you know, you got to understand, there's a reason why it's not FDA approved. I mean, there's the obvious reason why, if it was or it weren't, there'd be millions and billions of money lost in the supplement industry. But you just got to understand, anybody could do a study. Anybody can, you know? And they could leave parts out, and they don't have to show you the information, you know? I mean, not all the time, not a regular person just saying, well, let me see the information. They can give you a manipulated information, you know? They could have 14 people who take, you know, a fat burner and 6 people lose weight, you know? They won't talk about the other 8, you know? They'll be like, oh, yeah, no, you know, yeah, 6 people lost 100 pounds, you know? Yeah, they leave that stuff out. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Make sure that your studies are, like any studies you find, you get them from like Cornell, Harvard, there's a whole bunch of other ones too. I just don't have the paper in front of me. You know, just make sure that, you know, what you're learning is worth learning, you know? I mean, I would just hate for all my fans, all 25 of you, you know? I'd hate for you guys to, you know, get the wrong information like me because I felt real stupid talking to this doctor. Well, and I have to make a point, too, to make myself feel a little bit better. I said, well, if nothing works, I'm like, what about steroids? She's like, no, that doesn't work. It just hurts you. And that's in my head. I was like, that doesn't work, it just hurts you. Are you kidding me? Look at the bodybuilders of today. Are you kidding me? It doesn't work? Of course it works. And of course, you know, for the most part, it hurts you, you know, for the people who use it for long term and stuff like that. I mean, everybody dies or has heart attacks, you know. But Northern A guys, you know, work hard, work smart, and stay buff. New England. Ergo, the world. And your mom.